local forecast with meteorologist Jackson Chastain starts now.
Well, Jackson, it is bitter cold outside. I just went out there and I had this blazer on and a winter coat on top of it, and I was still cold.
That's what you need. It's going to even, believe it or not, colder heading into the overnight tonight.
Oh my gosh.
I know. Add probably a third layer on top of that
Probably.
because you're going to need it. Because if we take a live look outside here in Willow Hill, just maybe a day or so ago, you probably might have seen a little bit more snow on the ground. Not the case anymore, but in several places in the mid-state, you definitely are, and that's because our high only reached about 26 degrees today, well below that average for this time of year. Talk about our low as well, 15. Also, just a very, very chilly one outside, and that is all because of the air mass that has moved in and the higher pressure that has been dominant over the East Coast that has really allowed a lot of that radiational cooling to occur. You're going to notice there is a low pressure off to the west. That's really not going to be an issue for us in the coming days. Now, I tell you what, we're sitting at about 21 degrees currently in Middletown. Thankfully, winds are calm, so wind chill is not a thing. As we get into the overnight, though, many of us dropping down to about 10 degrees overnight. Now, that includes some of us probably reaching the single digits as well. As you can see, we take a look at a precision cast, but thankfully warming slowly but surely over the next several days. Our highs getting into the 30s on Monday, getting into the mid to low 30s on our Tuesday, slowly but surely increasing as we get further and further into this work week. So that'll be the good news is, yes, it is cold right now, but as we get further into this week, it is going to be just a little bit better, especially as you get closer and closer to your Wednesday, Thursday timeframe. Notice a little bit of more mild air moving in around the end of the week, towards the weekend. Not long lasting, and you'll notice by the time we get past Christmas, things are going to drop down quite substantially. So we get some ups, get some downs. That's kind of the pattern that we've been in. We have not seen a whole lot of sustained cold recently. We're in basically that little valley right now, and then we're going to get right back up there. Now, with these temperature increases, you're not really seeing a whole lot in terms of precipitation chances. There's a lot of stability with this forecast this upcoming week, partially due to the fact that higher pressure has been so strong. So you get to Christmas, it is going to be a seasonable one outside, about 40 degrees for that high. Now, the mornings stay chilly at or below freezing throughout the week, but those highs stay in the 40s heading into this weekend. So some nicer weather, at least during the daytime, and I would say for mid to late December, that's not all so bad, Mallory.
Yeah, it looks pretty seasonable for this time of year like you have there on the 7-day forecast.
Sure, unfortunately not getting that white Christmas though, but
no, for those who wanted that, they're going to be disappointed. But
maybe next year.
Yeah, maybe next year. At least it's warming up a little bit this week. Not going to stay as bitter cold.
We take what we can get, you know?
Yeah, I like it. All right, we'll be right back.